Who was in here just
Ron
now?
Howard.
Ron Howard.
Yeah, from
The Thing.
Maybe from the Hanks movie. I know him.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks,
Angels and Demons.
Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. Well, that one he didn't have to do. He should have made that funnier.
Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, no, like I saw the Da Vinci thing.
Yeah.
And like I'm going, okay, how long's this got to be to get the point across? It was like 4 hours.
Do you know what the point of the movie was?
And don't get me wrong, I'm a Hanks fan.
Yeah.
You know, I watch Bosom Buddies all the time. I'm into it.
Well, I don't know if he wants you to bring that one up.
Piece of work.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
He was also in Taxi.
If he didn't do that, if he didn't do that, he wouldn't be doing.
But what happened to the other guy from Bosom Buddies? His buddy.
See?
Yeah, no, he left him. He left him in the dust.
He fucking ditch him.
You know what that guy's like? That guy's like the Pete Best of sitcoms.
Right. Yeah.
You know, he's
Who is
the
that guy?
No,
I
he
don't
was
even know
like
his
the
name.
he was like the first drummer of the Beatles. That's still walking around going, why?
I was with Tom's not accepting my calls. What happened?
That's messed up.
You think he calls them? Remember
That's
when
what's
we were on
fucked
Bosom
up
Buddies?
in
I'm
show
doing a
business.
new movie. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, and they were in a show called Bosom Buddies. You would think they would keep in touch after all these years.
I guess they weren't.
Da Vinci Code.
Yeah,
what, Dice, you said what was the point?
I'm not saying
what
there's
was the point of Da Vinci Code?
I didn't know, so I shut it off.
You never got to the end.
Never. It's
like a
just
whole religious
so
thing.
fucking
Yeah.
slow moving.
You wanted more laughs.
Yeah, like when he did, like when Hanks did like the retard role, the Gump thing. Funny.
Oh, Forrest Gump. Funny.
No, that's what he's good at. You know what I mean? He's a great comedic act. No, he wasn't. Well, that's what he was playing. He was playing a version of a Todd. You know what I mean? He was like, you know, this slow.
Not profoundly non-functional talk, because that wouldn't even be fun to watch.
Yeah,
Just
not the
rocking
walking
in the
into walls, you
off.
know, none of that.
You can't do anything with that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what they call the kind. You know what? I'll use the what's
E-rock.
Opie, what would be like the term for just a slow guy?
Slow guy.
Waterhead.
No.
What?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the Waterhead.
No, I'm saying what Tom Hanks did in Gump. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Right.
And he knew the kind of asshole things he was doing. It like when he would play the paddleball.
Right.
He was really being an asshole about it, you know, and he knew how ridiculous that was because
even being kind of a retard.
Yeah, and just everything happening great for him, you know. But the ping pong shit, hysterical.
What about when he made cumsies in his pants when the girl leaned over and touched him?
I think I ruined your robe. He goes, I think I ruined your robe.
He touched her tit, and he goes, oh, and came in his pants.
No, but I love
funny
because Hanks knows how ridiculous. Let's not go to the filth. Let's keep this a little PG.
Is this Bizzaro Dice? What happened?
I don't know what happened.
You know what I mean? We're having a conversation, but what I'm saying is I like Hanks and roles. I mean, Gump had a serious overtone.
Yeah.
But yet, it's one of the funniest films ever made.
By the way, you just
Other
heard
than
that
What About Bob?
From the guy that came up with Hickory Dickory Dock. This chick was sucking my cock, so
what?
All right, we'll keep it clean.
Why? Hanks don't do that shit.
I know, just saying, but keep it clean came from the guy that, you know, her uterus fell out.
Yeah.
You know, I did, you know, just talking about
that stuff,
I don't want to get filthy or anything.
Of course not. You're Dice.
But I saw this chick going into Starbucks. I'm telling you, Norton, with the shorts, you know, because she knows it's going to... I would fuck her till her pussy melted. I was in the car with the two guys, and I'm going, look at that fucking meat pocket between her legs. This little fucking slob. Willing to take the cold weather on, knowing it's going to get hot.
Yeah, just to wear that.
I would just keep fucking slapping my fucking sack against that fucking meat pocket till it just either fucking melted from the heat or exploded.
They explode? I didn't know they had the potential to explode if you
I've gone through it all.
Yeah.
The other night, I fucked this one chick. Her asshole popped out. You ever do that?
You pink socked her.
You know what I mean? No, they're
sock.
nuts today. You're not. What do you think? I'm not alone here.
No,
it's the truth. These
crazy.
chicks go fucking wild. God forbid you don't dislocate a shoulder, they don't moan. You know what I mean?
I hear you, Dice.
Yeah. And then in the middle of it, I mean, you're going fucking nuts, right? You're just fucking clobbering her with your cock. And all of a sudden she goes, I have to go to the bathroom. On me? I mean, this is what goes on today.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. It's a different world out there.
What do you do? How do you even send a little love note? This isn't even material because, I've been stuck in a hotel room. You know what I mean? And, you try to make believe you're not going to watch adult films. Like you go, oh, what's this? The menu. Hey, oh, we're creating entertainment for you.
Yeah.
And then you see, like, films.
New releases.
Still in theaters, right?
Theaters is a great one to click on.
And you make believe you're going to watch one. You start, I don't like that. Then it's, all the rest of the movies. And you go, oh, what's this? Adult. What's this? But you know what? Those aren't films like I'd show my kids. Because I don't think the writing is good. Like, they don't even like this one, Come On Me.
Right.
You ever see that? Part 2?
I don't know.
They don't even know how to write cum, these writers. They write C-U-M rather than C-O-M-E. They're stupid people.
Yeah, and it made it through all the proofreaders and everything. And went all the way to the
but you know what? This is where they get all their fucking ideas. It's So now you send a girl. You go out with a girl one time. Years ago, first date, little kiss on the cheek. Today, if they just think you're okay, come in the alley. Let me whack your bag against the brick wall.
Because that's not really sex.
And then they're leaving, and you're like, what? Don't worry. Keep the tissues. I'll finish up here. Go ahead. Nice meeting you.
That's like kissing was. Is it a hand job or a blow job or something like that? That's
what?
Now.
Today.
Right. That's like what's just going out to
and
the
then
movies.
You send her a little letter about your day. Oh, I really had a great time with you. You're a really sweet girl.
Right.
I loved the part where I had both hands around your fucking throat. That I thought I was going to squeeze the last breath out of you, and my fucking balls are banging against your ass. And you remember when you said to me, punch me in the back? You're really sweet. I'm going to call you again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just absolute violence in bed.
I don't know what happened.
Intern David is outside the studio. And
who?
Intern David decided that you needed to wait and we had to get Ron Howard on first. And I figure you might have a problem with that, Dice, so I'm bringing David
I really
in.
didn't.
But he's the one that decided. So you might want to look at this kid.
Well,
not me. David, why did you decide that Ron Howard should be on the show before Andrew Dice Clay?
Why did I decide that?
Yeah, he's right here. Tell him to his face.
I like how you repeat the question like you're being like. That's good. That's
thank
what
you.
You're doing interviews.
It certainly is. Yes.
Go ahead. Tell him.
I decided that because Ron Howard, because you, Opie, are a big fan of Ron Howard, and
I'm just named after the guy. Actually, I do like his work, but
I know you're just named after him, but it was important to you to meet him, and. I'm not saying I'm not trying to be rude to Dice, but he's been on the show numerous times, and you know him, already. So
no, you didn't.
You didn't do
no,
that.
you didn't.
So I thought it was I thought it would be important for you guys.
Listen to me. What's your name again?
I'm David.
By the way, it doesn't look like this every day, Dice. We try to do a little makeover.
Say what you said. It's okay. You'll feel better.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Go ahead. Say what you're feeling. Don't be holding back on.
Yeah, you're holding back a little.
No, I'm not holding back. No, I'm not.
All right. What was it again?
I just said it.
You really think what?
No, I what?
See, he's all flustered for the first time.
All right, what I said was that I thought because Ron Howard was a very important interview, and that you wanted to.
And Dice isn't important.
No, I didn't say he's not important. No,
why would you say that?
Figuratively, you said that.
He's right here.
I didn't say he's not important. I said he's less. I meant he's less. Ron Howard's more important because he's.
Oh, you're saying that he's more important.
Why did you say that, Dice?
Well, Dice would understand that.
I would have to agree with that on a certain level.
Okay.
I mean, look at the films the man does. Da Vinci Code, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did Mission Impossible.
He didn't work on that
I don't think so.
No, he's got his hand in everything.
Apollo 13. Apollo 13.
Mm-hmm. When they landed on the moon?
They never landed
that
there.
one didn't.
No, but he's done.
They had a major
in
problem.
the film world, things like What About
Fairlane? What about Fort Fairlane?
Oh, that wasn't him.
You ever see? It wasn't him. Who did that one?
He had his hands in everything. You said though.
Well, maybe he did.
You never know.
You know what I mean? No,
did you ever see Fort Fairlane?
You're entitled to.
Me? No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. No.
Good movie.
But do me a favor.
I'll rent it.
Yeah, rent it.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, you'd like that.
Yeah, let's.
What do you want a picture of?
I don't know.
I don't know, like the whole thing.
All right.
The whole thing.
Okay.
We're having fun.
Dice, your camera looks really old.
No,
is it old?
No, it's amazing. This camera.
All right. It had kind of like a zoom.
Yeah. Is that good?
Camera. Yeah, it looks really good. There's no
Does it
flash.
look good?
How many megapixels? We can get Kenny.
Megapixels.
8.
Right?
Now we're just taking pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. No. This is
Now what happens?
Photographs.
But David, why are you being disrespectul to Dice? I mean, you know he's a friend, and he's been a
Well, not
friend
being
for many, many
disrespectful
years.
at all.
You're saying
What's
someone,
that?
one guest is more important.
You're
All of our
saying-
guests are of equal importance.
No, it's,
Some of them do different things,
no, Ron Howard's a behind the scenes
but
guy.
no more important than you, is what I'm saying. You guys are two different things, but as far as guests go, you're all important. Stop with the fucking stupid smile, David. Jesus.
Is that it, David? Because we're in the middle of our great interview with Andrew Dice.
By the way, Dice, if you didn't know, I just want to inform you,
something
David is of the Jewish persuasion.
Yes.
I don't know if
Good
you could
for
tell
him.
just by looking at him.
Is he?
Yeah.
Say something.
Hi, Dice.
Let me put this down so I can go back and do.
He's
let's see this
filming
one.
it.
He's videotaping with his camera.
This is
His camera.
technology.
David, why
It
don't you
is.
apologize?
You got to be
What?
on the cutting
He
edge
said that he
technology.
agreed with
You're
me.
nowhere.
He's
He
being
doesn't
humble.
nowhere.
He said he agreed.
You know what
He's
it
being
is?
nice. You kind of insulted him, and I think you owe him an apology.
No, he really didn't. I
No,
think-
a little bit.
A little bit.
You want to know the
Maybe a
truth?
little bit.
He's a young guy. He's a Ron Howard fan, obviously. And
He doesn't know
in
the first
a
thing
lot of
about Ron
ways, we need a guy like Ron Howard.
Well, of course we
You know what
do.
I mean?
It's an institution.
Yeah, I mean, Ron knows. You don't put a guy like Ron in front of the camera, so you give him, but because he's had a tremendous history doing like.
Why don't you put a guy like Ron Howard in front of the camera?
Well, he did all that. He did Happy Days.
Right.
He got to play the son.
Mayberry.
And Fonzie's
Opie.
friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, all the way back to his childhood. And here's a guy, you know, he ain't George Clooney. You know what I mean? If Ron Howard starred in Benjamin Pitt, people would be running from the theater.
Benjamin Pitt?
Yeah, whatever that fucking.
Benjamin Pitt.
Benjamin
Yeah.
Pitt. Benjamin
Remember
Bu-
that? No.
What is it,
Oh,
David?
Benjamin Button?
Oh, Benjamin
The Curious
Pitt.
Case of
No, Benjamin
yeah.
Pitt.
It's Benjamin Pitt from now on.
Yeah, of course it is.
I understood
I'm never
what- I
calling
understood
it
what he was
Benjamin.
saying.
The stupidest
By the way,
movie I ever
thank
saw.
you.
Another great comedy.
Way
though.
overrated.
Yeah, funny.
Hysterical. You see,
Stupidly overrated, that movie.
You see
Yeah.
Benjamin, who's playing Pitt in the movie,
Yeah.
start out like a little monster baby, like E.T. Right?
Yeah.
And he's getting, but he's like 210 years old. He's getting younger and younger, and then he falls for this chick.
Uh-oh.
Right? And now he gets like better. Now all of a sudden you see him on a sailboat, and it should have just said at that moment, Pitt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the hand holding the sail. And now he gets into it with this chick because she was a baby growing up and he was an old man getting younger.
So they kind of.
So now it gets to that level.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? Where he could crack it open for her. You know what I mean?
Right?
And he puts it in.
Crack it open.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Of course
it's like he
I
fucking
do.
breaks in there a little, right?
Yeah.
And he becomes a husband, and then it gets to the point, because he's getting younger, that he goes, I'm getting too young for you, because she's feeling, well, am I too old for you?
Yeah.
And he's going, well, yeah, kind of. And I'm going, what the fuck? Most guys like older chicks.
Really?
Yeah. The experience, yeah.
Fuck the experience.
No,
I'd
but
rather have ass like a snare drum.
all right, well, let me just
than
finish.
Fucking experience.
No, but when a guy's younger, he likes an older chick,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you get older,
All
you
right.
like the younger. That's how it
Very
works.
good.
So anyway, Pitt's getting too young, and he takes off on the motorcycle, right? All of a sudden, he shows up again. I guess he traveled all over, and he's thinking about this chick's box.
Uh-oh.
Right? He comes back, and she's married to some other fucking guy, right? Because you know them. God forbid they don't have a cock wrapped around their fucking neck every day of the week. These little fucking slobs, right?
Of course.
God forbid they're not gagging. Shut the fuck up already and swallow it. They look like they got rabies, these chicks, when they blow you today. Anyway, yeah, with the foam falling out of these motherfuckers. I love them.
You don't like
God
all the
bless.
drool and the foam these days?
So anyway, now he comes back. And she's like, well, you can stay with me. So now he moves in with the chick. And now it cuts to like a scene where he's like 10, and she's like the mommy now.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And she don't even do nothing for him anymore. It's not like he forgot that she was whacking his bag.
Right.
It's not that he forgot she was sucking on his fucking dick. All right, he's a kid. But he still has needs. He remembers. Go in his room at night. Fucking,
He still has the memories.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Experience and age.
He should be doing movie reviews.
This is what I'm saying.
Dice's movie reviews.
Go in his room, whack his bag under the blanket. Do something nice. This is your child. You know what I mean? So you're going to get mad at him because he's now too young for you? And then at the end of the fucking movie, I'm laughing hysterical, and this guy's yelling at me in the theater. And I'm going, do me a favor, just look the other way. You know this is a fucking goof, this movie. Everybody try, with the turnaround when they give you the look.
Yeah.
Like they're going to kill you, but it's never happened ever. Nobody ever really gets up. They try to kill it with a look like,
hey,
don't enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
And now she's holding Pitt, supposedly. He's like a little baby in a blanket now. I'm going, at least pat his balls with some powder. And she wouldn't even fucking do that. And that's why he goes and dies. He's got no reason to live no more.
Yeah.
It's like, after all that,
he just, shrivels up as a baby and that's it?
It's the funniest fucking movie of the year.
It's ridiculous.
No.
It is the funniest movie.
I need to see that.
And I would have to say the guy that wrote it is one of the most demented minds in Hollywood. I don't give a fuck who he is, what he's done. They go, oh, what great directing. This guy's a sick fuck. And should have people watching him.
Yeah.
With that kind of mindset.
Oh, you think maybe he's got issues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
He's behind you still. I thought you didn't like people behind him.
I'm
David, didn't you hear when he did this to Danny? He doesn't like people behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, no?
No, move a little over.
All right.
Move over.
Could you teach him something, Dice? Look at him. He's a little...
There you go.
Kind of
Do you like working on the O&A show?
Sure I do. I like it a lot.
And
Yeah, it
what's
was
your
good.
job exactly?
Intern.
Did you see Benjamin Pitt?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Nope.
Did you see the Da Vinci Code?
Yes, I saw that one, yeah.
And what'd you think?
Very good movie, Da Vinci Code. I enjoyed it. Very good.
It's not funny.
No, it's not a funny movie at all, no.
I walked out.
I
like when Hanks is funny.
Oh, yeah?
Even when he was riddled with AIDS in that movie.
Oh, Philadelphia, yeah.
Riddled with it.
He still gave it that comedic edge. Like, remember the part, all kidding aside, when he's walking around near the end with, he's like in his bathrobe, holding like intravenous or whatever they're feeding into him. And he's playing it with the face. He's making that fucking, that drone fucking look. He knows what he's doing.
He's making a great point. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of laughs. But
and that was another Academy Award.
About Tom Hanks today.
Wait, Opie. Did he get the Academy Award for
Yes, he
playing?
did.
Did he get the Academy Award for Gump?
I don't know. Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Did he get the Academy Award for Da Vinci? No. Do you know why?
Played it too
Because it's
seriously.
not fucking funny. I try to help this guy.
Dice is making a
God
great
forbid
point.
he calls me.
He's trying to make that serious thing, but he's giving it that little comedic edge to it.
Because he loves idiocy.
He likes.
Remember when he did Bachelor Party?
Yeah.
I saw that 56 times.
Yeah, hysterical. The mule,
Yeah.
the donkey.
Then there was one, the Volcano.
Joe versus the Volcano.
Mm-hmm.
How funny is that?
Did
Plus
that
he
one.
gets to look up that, Meg Ryan.
Meg
was it?
Ryan.
Look up her skirt a
Yeah.
little.
And then Money Pit. Who's in the Money Pit?
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Pit sucks.
When he screams, who screams funnier than him?
That was great.
You like the Money Pit?
But he gets mad
sure.
at me because I say things like this and I try to help him.
You try to help him.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dice, Money Pit, Benjamin Pitt?
No.
Sort of a ripoff.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sort of a ripoff.
Money Benjamins. Wow, wait a minute.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Ugh.
What happened? What did
Chick
you drop?
flick. Chick flick.
He's tangled in the chair.
Yeah, I
Chick
don't know what's
flick.
going on.
David, we untangled the great comedian
Please.
that is Andrew
Sure.
Dice Clay, who's
You guys
playing
can-
Caroline's this weekend.
He did. He went
Look at
from
me, plug for
comedies
you.
to chick flicks
Help him
to
out
like
there,
action
David.
movies.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Because I promised,
You just gotta lift your leg up over this. Under
Oh,
this, that's all.
What are you doing?
You're distracting him, David. He's all tangled now.
now.
Spilling
What
it.
are you doing? He's unplugged. What are you doing? David, come on. Let's figure this
tying him up,
out.
you
David, what are you doing?
Don't be an asshole.
David.
Don't be a fucking asshole. Wait a minute. Where's this plug in?
You're on a professional radio show, Dice. Sorry.
Plug it in.
Plug it in for Dice.
Plug it in, David.
Plug it in.
David, come on. Plug it in. David, plug it in. Stop.
David,
Get your head away from his balls. Plug it in.
He looks like he's blowing dice.
Plug it in. It's right by you.
Plug it in. You're
David.
panicking.
David.
You don't be dead if it
Plug
wasn't
it
for
in.
my son, David.
Come on, David. Plug it in. Not there.
Plug it in, David.
Okay, we got it. We got
You all
it.
set?
You all right, David?
God, David.
God damn it. What the
Fucking
fuck?
exhausting, right? Where were we?
Believe it?
Fucking ridiculous.
He just wrecked your flow, I'm thinking.
He did.
You all right, David?
You want to
David.
have him do push-ups or something, Dice?
With those arms?
You should do 10 push-ups as punishment because you wrecked his flow. He's all
Yeah,
about
we went
the
through a whole
flow.
thing. Who were we even talking about?
See, you don't even remember.
Eddie
and I don't
Munster,
blame
the
you.
guy that played Eddie Munster.
Right. That was
Tom
it.
Hanks.
Did he play
Yeah,
Eddie
remember
Munster?
him? Yeah, he played Eddie Munster
I thought that was...
on the Munsters.
Yeah.
Remember them?
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was Butch Patrick.
Butch Patrick.
No, it was Tom
He
Hanks.
he changed his name.
Came out with the
Yeah.
big bat.
Once he got into Bosom Buddy.
Yeah, it was Tom Hanks.
Why would he change his name and not just go with the original name, which already made him famous?
Because who wants to be called Butch your whole life? Hey, Butch.
That's true.
Yeah, Butch is a
Butch.
great name.
Butch gets
That's a
smacked.
bad one. Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? You give him a smack.
What do you like about the Munsters, Dice?
Morticia.
Morticia.
Yeah.
Morticia was in the Addams Family.
Yeah, you're getting the two
really?
monster shows
Yeah,
mixed
Lily.
up.
Didn't they mix them?
Lily was
No.
the...
Lily
no,
was
never
the-
the...
Kenny
never
was
the-
in the Munsters.
Didn't the Munsters have the blonde girl?
Yeah, who they thought was ugly, but she was really
Yeah,
hot.
Marilyn.
Because she was really hot.
But they didn't cast that right because she wasn't hot either way.
She was supposed to be hot for back then, when like a fat ass and that Marilyn Monroe kind of look was
Yeah,
supposed to be hot.
She was all right.
She looked fucking like a spinster.
Yeah.
But then the guys would come over the house to meet her and pick her up, and then they'd run through the door because they'd see Herman and leave the silhouette of themselves busted through the door.
And would they live next door to them, like?
No.
What, to
The
the Addams
Munsters
family?
were on 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
And
where was
and the Addams family lived on...
Yeah, but it might have been
Oh,
like
damn
kitty,
it, I
it
can't
might have been
remember.
kitty corner where they're
Oh,
still
yeah.
neighbors but different street
Yeah,
addresses.
that's true. I never thought of that.
I think Dice might be onto something.
Yeah.
Shoot.